Look at most medium-sized industrial or construction businesses, and you'll find a very strange paradox. The business is healthy, the machinery runs, the clients pay, but the operational narrative is fractured. Different departments hold conflicting versions of reality. The critical details needed to prove the business's value are scattered. Financial data in ERP exports, service histories in paper invoices, operations logged in WhatsApp threads. The rest exists only in the memory of the field team. If you hand that pile of disconnected records to a modern leasing platform, a bank, or an automated underwriting system, they simply cannot process it. These entities operate on verified, auditable intelligence. They cannot underwrite a business if they have to guess which spreadsheet contains the real numbers. This creates a hard ceiling. Without a single, trustworthy operational narrative, even the most reliable businesses find themselves blocked from accessing modern financing or scaling up to meet larger supply chain demands. A 4-week readiness audit forges chaotic data into a verified baseline. You get 3 outputs. First, a readiness pack summarizing your reconciled operational records. Next, an asset and site register, mapping equipment to physical evidence. Finally, an exception list, isolating the specific gaps requiring attention. This entire process is executed on the ground by our domain experts. We do the heavy lifting to bridge the gap between physical reality and your financial ledger. Because we handle the reconciliation, this 4-week sprint requires 0 extra effort from your internal staff. Your team keeps running the business. We build the truth layer. By reaching this milestone, an opaque, undocumented operation becomes a highly legible, partner-ready entity in less than 30 days. Once the baseline is clean, we establish asset truth. Static lists become a live, continuously updated registry responding to physical operations. This enables AI readiness. Instead of delayed weekly reports, the system shifts to event-first capture. Information logs exactly when the action occurs. We deploy simple, mobile-first workflows that are designed specifically for field teams. Technicians log a service event or an installation with a single tap, capturing structured evidence right at the source without interrupting their daily routine. Capturing evidence at the exact moment and location of the event is the non-negotiable foundation. You cannot build an AI-native business on delayed manual reporting. It strictly requires this kind of structured, source-linked data. All of that raw field data instantly streams into a Centralized Operations Dashboard. We call this the control panel. For your internal team, this visualizes the exact health of the fleet. You can track performance against service-level agreements and see automated triggers for upcoming lease renewals, all updating in real time. At the same time, your approved external partners, like NBFCs and leasing companies, can look at the exact same dashboard. They gain clear, verifiable visibility into how the assets they financed are actually being utilized on the ground. It is important to note the operational boundary here. Punarvasu builds and maintains this evidence layer. We are not a lender. The regulated banking and leasing partners always retain total control over the actual credit decisions, pricing, and fund flows. Furthermore, privacy is built in by design. The business owner controls exactly what information is shared, setting strict consent and data minimization rules, so partners only see the specific metrics they require. By centralizing this visibility, the business completely changes its operating posture. Instead of constantly reacting to endless partner audits and missing documentation, the operation becomes actively orchestrated and fully transparent. The final stage is Corridor OS, a massive orchestration layer connecting your verified business directly to the global market. It standardizes contracting logic, allowing interaction with multinational lessors and OEMs. It integrates rigorous ESG tracking, tying impacts to verified on-the-ground events. Achieving this level of capability completely upgrades the business. You evolve from a standalone local operator into a highly trusted, fully interoperable node capable of slotting seamlessly into any multinational supply chain. It is a clear, step-by-step escalation. You start by cleaning up messy field reality, progress to building a structured, automated evidence engine, and finally achieve the scale needed for global orchestration. Scaling an asset-light model requires a foundation of verified operational truth. Stop fighting your own fractured records. It is time to stop letting chaotic data limit the growth of a perfectly healthy business. Book your readiness audit today. Give us 4 weeks, and we will make your operation fully partner-ready. Implementing these systems provides the specific evidence layer required to compete in a partner-driven economy.